My name is Wanduramba Hewage Kinkini Indunil, and this is the final video assessment for professional practice subject. Here I'll introduce about myself a little bit. I'm a 31-year-old girl from Sri Lanka. I came to Nottingham Trent University to pursue my MSc in Management and International Business for 2023-2024 academic year. I have one older brother and my parents in my family. My father was an electrical engineer, while my mother worked as a kindergarten teacher. Currently, both of them are retired, and my brother is working as a software engineer right now. I completed my BSc in Management and Information Systems from University College Dublin, Ireland in 2018, and MSc in Business Analytics from Robert Gordon University from Scotland in 2022. For the past 5 years, I have been working as a software quality assurance engineer in different IT companies such as Virtusa, Slate, ADL. When I resigned from my last company, ADL, I was working as a senior QA engineer. After this degree, I want to become a QA lead within 5 years of time, and I'd love to retire from my career as a QA manager. I hope I can achieve my goals with my previous qualifications, industry experience, current degree, leadership skills, and advanced communication skills, and all the other unique experience I'm getting after joining with NTU. And my PDP plan is to complete this MSc Management and International Business program successfully and enter into the IT industry. In this slide, I'll be talking about my personal ambitions and values. There are several values I admire in my life. First one is teamwork, which I need a lot in my professional work. Reliability and leadership are also important in my professional life, and honesty and tolerance are essential factors when it's come to both personal and professional development. As for the personal mission statement, I hope to be a better person for the society and a valuable individual for my family, friends, partner, colleagues, and my co-workers. Personally, I want to become a humble, understanding, caring, and loving person, which I lack right now. Also, I'd like to develop more communication skills, such as to be more open about my thoughts, ideas, express myself clearly, and how to start a conversation first with strangers in my new workplace or my neighbor. In this section, I'll explain about my employability diagnostics assessment results. There are 14 assessments altogether, but I'm going to talk about only 4 assessments, which I think are the most valuable for my career path. First one is stress management. Since I have scored 85 points, it means I'm coping fairly well, and the majority of the time I may find that there are few situations which uh, make I feel stressed, but I will figure them out without being stressed. The symptoms of stress are caused by adrenaline that are released in our bodies for fight or flight. When there's a challenging situation, I need to learn how to deal with it, avoid it, or change the perspective of view in order not to be stressful. Then I have moderate level resilience according to diagnostic. I have scored high on coping with the change and problem solving, while self-confidence, working with others, and support network are on mid scale. In organization perspective, I have scored low. In motivation-led work assessment, I have scored high on development, purpose, control, recognition, status, achievement, and stability. Reward and interactions are on mid-level, while failure aversion is on low scale. That means I need to work on how I behave when I face failure at work or being criticized. For the management skills, I have scored 98 points, which means I have an effective managerial style, and as the leader of my team, I am aware of the impact of an effective management on the team's performance. Moving on to the next slide, I'll be talking about my personal development plan, the PDP. There are 4 main goals in my PDP. First goal is to complete this program successfully with a distinction. Then I want to pursue my career in IT industry and become a QA lead one day. Meanwhile, I always try to be a good human, good person to my family, friends, and colleagues. Also, I'm going to develop my leadership skills, communication skills, and networking skills continuously. In this slide, I want to show how I have completed reflection sessions on my emotional intelligence, mental well-being, and professional behavior. More information regards to these slides are available on Pebblepad under Session Reflections section. Here I'll be talking about the most important part of this video, which is my CPD activities. There are 13 activities altogether I have entered on Pebblepad, but I'll be focusing on 4 main activities which I had the most impact on my personal and professional development. The first picture was taken during when I was working part-time inside the warehouse called Luxottica. I can work up to 20 hours per week. In personal development aspect, this role helps me to build resilience, time management skills, discipline, and balancing work with other commitments. In the second picture, I am enjoying my time with my friends after doing abseiling in Thornbridge. It was a great opportunity for me to develop adaptability and build confidence in new or unfamiliar environments. And then the third picture is showing when I received my certificate after completing 2 days on British Academy of Management conference at NTU City campus as a session steward and IT support volunteer. I was exposed to a lot of new people like lecturers from other departments, students from other programs during this event, and my network grew so quickly. I opened my mind to new ideas, friends, and continuous learning during this session. The fourth picture is the certificate of completion of Global Enterprise Experience 2024. I participated as a co-leader of Team 5, Futures Co, to implement a sustainable solution for food wastage. Here I enhanced my cultural awareness, empathy, conflict management, and understandability. Next, I'm going to explain how these activities affected on my professional development. Part-time work enhanced my teamwork skills, coordination, and way of communication a lot. And going to Tonbridge was a fabulous event to make new connections, to get to know peers from various backgrounds, and grow professional network. Volunteer at British Academy of Management Conference is a lifetime opportunity to learn current trends in R&D work, connect with scholars and industry experts. Basically, it was great support to my confidence building, networking, and communication aspects. And finally, the global enterprise experience allowed me to sharpen my leadership skills, problem solving abilities, and decision making skills, which is really important when I go to work in a company. In this slide, I have attached a screenshot of what I have completed in the Pebble Pad for the further references. All the photos, videos, certificates, and other documents related to my CPD activities throughout this assessment are attached in the Pebble Pad as additional evidence under Additional Evidence section. Now I'm moving on to the next part of this assessment. I'm going to answer 3 questions from UN SDGs and 2 questions about my competency. Regarding this question, I have explored resources on the United Nations website, specifically the detailed descriptions of each Sustainable Development Goals, and I have studied case studies from companies that have successfully aligned their operations with these goals. I also reviewed publications by the World Economic Forum and academic journals that highlight the importance of sustainability in addressing global issues like poverty, inequality, and climate change. If we are going to see why they matter, this research has showed me that SDGs are not just ideas but an actionable frameworks for businesses, governments, and individuals to work towards meaningful, measurable changes. The SDGs provides a common ground to address challenges that affect everyone globally, creating pathways to more equitable, sustainable development. This is the second question related to UN SDGs, and in this slide, I'll be reflecting on my knowledge and experience this year how do I think I could make a difference in relation to the global goals in my chosen profession in the future? So, if I'm going to speak about the professional impact, in my field of interest, which is technology and quality assurance, my focus could be on SDG 9, which is industry, innovation, and infrastructure, by promoting ethical, sustainable practices in technology development and product testing. For instance, I could ensure that products align with environmentally sustainable standards or that digital tools support inclusive accessibility, benefiting more diverse populations. When it's come to making a difference, I believe I can do that by advocating and implementing responsible testing processes that reduce waste and improve efficiency. I could contribute to a lower environmental footprint, supporting SDG 12, which is responsible consumption and production. Additionally, promoting a workplace culture that aligns with SDG 8, which is decent work and economic growth, can help foster an environment where sustainability is a core principle. The third question is, what do I understand by the term responsible management and why do I think it matters in business? So, the definition of responsible management is making decisions that consider the long term impacts on society, the environment, and all stakeholders, not just immediate profit. It involves ethical leadership, transparency, and commitment to corporate social responsibility. The importance of responsible management in business is like this. In today's world, businesses are increasingly scrutinized for their impact on people and the planet. Um, Responsible management fosters trust, improves brand reputation, and leads to sustainable success. When managers prioritize ethical and sustainable practices, they contribute to a business environment where social and environmental concerns are addressed, ultimately supporting long-term values for both business and society. That's the end of the SDG questions. Now I'm going to talk about the questions on my competency. Here I'm going to talk about a situation where I had to solve a problem as a team, what I did, what was the result, what might I have done differently. The situation is, during the part-time work at Luxottica warehouse, one day we faced a big issue due to a large number of orders from customers out of nowhere, and there were only 10 people working at that time, and we had to quickly finish all the orders before 12 a.m. since we need to hand over all the orders to Royal Mail by 12 a.m. So the action I took was like this. I saw that we couldn't finish by time if we work at this rate. So I asked other members to increase their picking and packing speed so we can quickly finish this. Fortunately, all the members agreed with me and increased their speed of working. So we could finish all the orders by 11:45 p.m. and handed over to Royal Mail trucks on time. So it was a success. But after that incident, I thought what I could do differently at that time. And then I realized I should have noticed the increasing number of orders from the beginning and take responsibility and take necessary initiatives much earlier. So we don't have to panic picking or panic packing at the last moment. Here I'm going to show my personal opinion what are the top three characteristics of successful managers and how close do I feel in reflecting these characteristics. The first one is emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence enables managers to handle team dynamics, resolve conflicts effectively, and provide support to team members during stressful times. By being emotionally intelligent, managers can create a positive work environment where individuals feel valued and understood. The second one is leadership. Effective leadership helps to create a unified team with clear objectives and shared commitments. Managers who demonstrate strong leadership fosters a culture of accountability, inspire productivity, and ensure that each team member understands their role in the larger picture. The third one is adaptability. Adaptability is being open to change and resilient in the face of challenges, allows managers to navigate uncertainties effectively. My self-reflection on these three characteristics are like this. Even though I have moderate level of emotional intelligence according to the employability diagnostic assessments, as I'm often aware of others' feelings and I always try to respond thoughtfully. However, I'm working on improving my self-regulation skills, especially when managing stress, so I can set an even better example for my team. In a leadership aspect, I feel confident in my ability to encourage and support others, but I'm actively working on reflecting on my communication style to ensure clarity and inspire even greater engagement from my team. About adaptability, I think I have a good adaptability skill. Since I was a kid, I have moved my school more to different cities due to schooling and working, and friend circle was kept changing due to those reasons. And finally, I moved my country as well. But I think I managed the stress and loneliness by myself without being a burden to others. However, I'll try to improve my adaptability skills even more further. Here are a few references I have used throughout in this presentation. Thank you for listening to my video assessment and have a wonderful day.